4 months ago, a janitor named Marcus stood in the rain outside a 24-hour grocery store, holding a crumpled lottery ticket with zero expectations. He was tired, broke, and emotionally drained. Today, Marcus owns 2 beachfront properties, travels first class, and quietly manages a portfolio worth over $25 million. Was it luck? Magic? A lucky guess? No, it was something far more powerful, a mental technique that's so overlooked, so misunderstood, it's almost considered dangerous. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what it is. Part 1, the game behind the game. Here's what they don't teach in school, and what most financial experts never talk about. The lottery isn't really about numbers. It's not about statistics, odds, or even chance. It's about identity. The people who consistently win, whether money, success, or relationships, are not doing it by accident. They're operating from a completely different reality, not externally, but internally. And the key to accessing this alternate reality lies in something most people mock before they understand: conscious assumption. Part 2, the fallacy of hoping. Most lottery players walk into a store, buy a ticket, and then spend days hoping and wishing. That mindset seems harmless, but it's actually a trap. Because when you hope for something, you're also admitting, I don't have it. I'm not the one. I need luck to save me. And that very belief becomes your energetic signature. The universe, or more accurately your subconscious mind, reflects back exactly what you assume to be true about yourself. Not what you want, what you assume. So what happens? You remain in the cycle of hoping, wanting, and losing, over and over again. Part 3, consciousness is the root of reality. Neville Goddard, one of the most potent metaphysical teachers of the 20th century, said something wild. Consciousness is the only reality. Not your bank account, not the winning numbers, not the drawing machine, but you, the one behind your thoughts, the inner state you operate from. Every external result in your life is a mirror of your internal assumptions. You don't get what you want, you get what you are. And here's where it gets powerful. There are infinite parallel versions of your life already playing out. In one, you're struggling. In another, you're average. In another, you're rich beyond your wildest dreams. And the portal to that reality is your imagination. Part 4, the janitor who rewrote his destiny. Let me tell you what Marcus, the janitor, did differently. He didn't just hope to win. He didn't just beg the universe for a lucky break. He became the version of himself who had already won. Every night before bed, he would close his eyes and imagine what his life looked like as a multimillionaire. But he didn't imagine the lottery ticket, or the drawing, or even getting the phone call. No, he imagined a scene that could only exist if he had already been wealthy for some time. A simple one. Sitting at a family reunion, telling his sister he'd bought her a house, feeling the chair under him, hearing the kids playing, smelling the barbecue smoke in the air. He wasn't wishing, he was living it. In his nervous system, it was real. And he did this consistently, for 8 weeks straight. Then one day, something nudged him. A random urge to buy a ticket from a gas station he'd never visited. The numbers were randomly chosen, the win $25 million. He didn't scream. He didn't cry. He just nodded and whispered to himself, right on time, because he had already lived the moment hundreds of times in his mind. Part 5, the actual technique. Here's the exact method, step by step. If you want to shift your reality, not just with the lottery but anything, do this exactly as described. Step 1, choose your outcome. Be specific. Don't say I want a lot of money. Say I have $10 million, because your subconscious works best with precision. A clear GPS target. Step 2, create a scene that implies it's already done. Don't visualize the win. Visualize life after the win. What would you naturally be doing if it had already happened and some time had passed? Maybe you're calling your mom to say you cleared her debt. Maybe you're test driving a new car. Maybe you're paying your nephew's tuition in full. Step 3, engage all senses. Feel the steering wheel. Hear the background noise. Smell the air. Make the scene so real, your body doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. Step 4, replay the scene nightly. Just 1 or 2 minutes before you sleep. In first person, no analyzing, no doubting, just feel it. Let the scene impress your subconscious like a brand pressed into soft wax. Step 5, don't cancel it with doubt. If you go back the next day and say, "This isn't working," you've just hit undo. The assumption must become your new identity, even when the 3D world looks the same. Part 6. Bridge of Incidents. Once your subconscious accepts the new assumption, something powerful happens. You begin to experience what Neville called the Bridge of Incidents. Little signs, a sudden urge to go somewhere, a stranger says something oddly relevant, a vivid dream, an unexpected opportunity. These are not random, they are the breadcrumbs leading you to your desire, if you follow them. But most people kill the magic by saying, "It's just coincidence. This can't be real." That doubt collapses the timeline. If you get a sign, even a small one, celebrate it. It means your assumption is hardening into fact. Part 7. The Woman Who Almost Quit. Let me tell you about Alina. She had been visualizing herself debt-free and wealthy for 5 months. Nothing changed. In fact, things got worse. Her car broke down. She lost a client. She was about to give up. But then she remembered something. Reality often looks like chaos right before it snaps into alignment. She stayed the course, visualized, assumed, trusted. 2 weeks later, she got an anonymous tip to check a raffle ticket she had forgotten about. $3.5 million, gone in an instant from survival mode to sovereign wealth. And just like Marcus, she said, "I'm not surprised. This was mine all along. It just took a minute to show up." Here's what no one tells you. You are not a beggar of fate. You are the architect of your destiny. The lottery isn't a game of chance. It's a mirror, reflecting the state of consciousness you hold most dominantly. So who are you right now? The desperate dreamer? Or the silent millionaire who already knows? Tonight, when you close your eyes, choose carefully. Because you're not just selecting a dream. You're selecting a dimension. And the version of you that already has it all is waiting for you to catch up.